Assalamu alaikum. Today's ayah is verse 158 of Surah Al-Baqarah. Let's begin with the vocabulary. Junahun, sin. Shakirun, appreciative, thankful. With that, let's move on to today's ayah. Inna as-safa wal marwata min sha'airillah. فمن حج البيت أو اعتمر فلا جناح عليه أن يطوف بهما ومن تطوع خيرا فإن الله شاكر عليم. Now let's go through it together. This verse establishes the ritual of sa'i, which refers to walking between the hills of Safa and Marwa during the pilgrimages of Hajj and Umrah. First we have Inna Safa wal Marwa. Inna means indeed, and Safa and Marwa are the two hills between which Hajar, peace be upon her, ran up to back and forth in search of water for her young son Ismail alayhi salam. They are in accusative as the subject of Inna. Next we have Min Sha'irillah. Min means among. Sha'iri means symbols or rituals. It's the plural of sha'ira, and it's from the root shin ain ra, and we saw a verb from the same root in verse 154. Here, la tashuruna means you do not perceive, so it makes sense that a noun from this same root can mean symbol, because symbols can help us perceive something important. Coming back, sha'iri is in genitive because of the preposition min. Moving on, Allahi is in genitive, forming an idafa meaning symbols of Allah. The to be verb is implied. So the first sentence, Inna as-safa wal marwata min sha'airillah, means indeed Safa and Marwa are among the symbols of Allah. Moving on, we get Faman hajjar beita. Faman is fa plus man, meaning so whoever. Hajja is a verb meaning to perform Hajj, which is the major pilgrimage. It's a perfect verb, but together with man, it's translated as whoever makes Hajj. Next, al-Bayta means the house, and here it refers to the house of Allah in Mecca. It's an accusative as the object. Moving on to the second line, we have awi tamara. Aw means or, and i'tamara is a verb meaning to perform umrah, which is the minor pilgrimage. It's from the root ain mim ra, which is the same root as umrah, and hamzatu wasl and te infix indicate form 8 perfect verb. So this part, faman hajja bayta aw i'tamara, means so whoever makes hajj to the house or performs umrah. Moving on, we have fala junaha alayhi. Why is the particle fa used here? If we think of this as a conditional structure, man introduces the conditional clause and fa introduces the result clause. La means not or no. Junaha means sin. It is marked as accusative with a single fatha, but usually Arabic noun has either definite article alif lam or tanween. So why does this word have just a single fatha? That's because this is a construction called absolute negation, where the particle la is followed by a noun with a single fatha. So la junaha means there is no sin. Moving on, alayhi is Allah plus pronoun he, meaning upon him. And the next phrase is ayyattawafa bihima. An means that, and it takes a subjunctive verb. Yattawafa means he walks or circumambulates. It's from the root tawawfa, and we saw a word from the same root in verse 125. This verse says that Allah made a covenant with Ibrahim and Ismail, peace be upon them, that they purify the house of Allah for those who circumambulate or tawaf the Kaaba, and ta'ifina means those who circumambulate. Coming back, can you guess the verb form of yatawafa? You might think it's form 2 because of the shadda on the second radical, but the fatha on the prefix ya shows that it's actually form 5. So where is the ta prefix of form 5? It's been assimilated into the first radical, ta, which is why we see a shadda here. And the fatha at the end indicates subjunctive, which is triggered by the particle an. Next, bihima is be plus dual pronoun hima, meaning between them. The dual pronoun hima refers back to Safa and Marwa. So this sentence, فَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْهِ أَن يَطَّوَّفَ بِهِمَا, means there is no sin upon him that he walks between them. Or in other words, there is no sin for him to walk between Safa and Marwa. But why does the verse say that there is no sin in performing sa'i? It's because at that time, some people were hesitant about this practice, thinking it might be associated with idol worship. Moving on, we have وَمَنْ تَطَوَّعَ خَيْرًا. Waman is wa plus man, meaning whoever. Tatawa'a means to volunteer or to do something voluntarily. The ta prefix and shadda over the second radical indicate form 5. It's from the root ta weu ein. From the same root, you might already know the form 10 verb yastati'u, which is very common in MSA. And then khayran means good. It's an accusative as the object. Moving on, we have fa'inna loha. Fa'inna is fa plus inna, meaning then indeed. Aloha is an accusative as the subject of inna. And finally, we have shakirun alim. Shakirun means appreciative, meaning that he recognizes and rewards acts of goodness. Here we have the fa'il pattern, so it's an active participle from the root shin, kaf, ra, the same root as shukran. And it's nominative as the predicate of inna, with a to be verb implied. And our last word is alimun, meaning all-knowing. It's nominative as the adjective. So this sentence, وَمَنْ تَطَوَّعَ خَيْرًا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ شَاكِرٌ عَلِيمٌ, means, and whoever voluntarily does good, then indeed Allah is appreciative, all-knowing. Before we wrap up, if you found this lesson helpful, please hit the like button so more people can learn the Quran. Now let's wrap up by looking at the meaning of the entire ayah. Indeed, Safa and Marwa are among the symbols of Allah. So whoever makes Hajj to the house or performs Umrah, there is no sin upon him to walk between them. And whoever voluntarily does good, then indeed Allah is appreciative and all-knowing.